Two kids, a brother and a sister, wake up in the middle of the night and find out that their dad is nowhere around. All the windows and doors have disappeared, making it impossible to get out of the house. The next thing to disappear is the toilet, followed by other pieces of furniture and household appliances. The kids stall time by watching some old cartoons, but they're haunted by strange noises and terrifying voices. There are movies that are immune to criticism, because they don't fit into conventional cinema. When you're playing by the generally accepted rules, anyone can point at your mistakes. But rejecting these rules makes you untouchable. In a world without standards of excellence, everyone is a winner. This is the fundamental philosophy behind art house cinema. If the filmmaker's flow of consciousness speaks to you, good. But if it misses you, running away like water through your fingers, you just shrug your shoulders, thinking that it's not the movie, it's just you can't get the message. Skinamarink claims to be a mystical horror, but in reality, it does everything to distance itself from any genre. If you put its plot into words, you'll end up with a perfectly clear and coherent intrigue. But the surprising thing is, Skinamarink has no plot, no intrigue, no anything that would reveal its belonging to a certain genre. It's an experimental performance/installation that is mostly made of long static shots and seemingly random audiovisual noises that are equally scary, irritating, and lulling. On top of that, the movie contains 3 shameful screamers, and screamers are long considered bad manners among self-respecting filmmakers. If, after watching a movie, you find pleasure in speculating what the filmmaker wanted to say with it, Skinamarink will give you endless room for interpretation. But you're unlikely to arrive anywhere in your conclusions. There's so little happening on the screen that the film can be virtually anything, from a speculation on the insides of a nightmare, to a metaphor for how kids experience their parents' divorce. The film's director and writer Kyle Edward Ball offers us a series of oppressive, awkward, and almost physically uncomfortable shots filmed from random angles. You won't see a single face, but instead, there will be plenty of scattered toys and Lego pieces, chaotically cropped door frames, TVs showing old cartoons, and other things that belong inside a bad dream. We have no idea what to think of these experimentations with the form. But still, there are some questions we'd like to throw into the void. For example, what would have changed if Skinamarink had been 3 times shorter? Would it have lost its atmosphere? Would it have been less terrifying or less clear? The answer is, hardly. And this is a crucial thing, because this version of Skinamarink has already been made. In 2020, Ball released a 30-minute short film Heck. It exploited the same idea and looked just the same. Ball asked people on the internet to describe their nightmares and decided to turn Heck into a one full feature movie. By the way, a 1.5-minute trailer for Skinamarink produces an even greater blood-chilling effect, and that's saying something. Skinamarink, undoubtedly, has a right to exist, but rather as a phenomenon. The filmmaker deserves credit for his attempt to put the viewer inside a scary dream of a kid, and the way he does that by pushing the envelope and inventing a new film language along the way. But at the same time, Skinamarink is a torture to watch. Rather than scare you, it gets on your nerves. It's vexing not as some pretentious arthouse film that delights in its imaginary uniqueness, but as a 3-year-old, who with stammers and stutters is taking 2 hours to tell you their bad dream. You're listening with a patient smile on your face, and the minute the kid is gone, you roll your eyes, give a sigh of relief, and put on A Nightmare on Elm Street.